Good afternoon. This is call number 2028-1331 in the interest of Jonathan and Joseph Hubbard. Please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Press *6, Miss Barron.
All right.
Hello?
Yes, okay.
Marissa Baron? I'm sorry.
All right. Raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Marissa Baron. I'm their mother.
And for the state?
Marcella Turner.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent, Father Jonathan Hubbard, is not present. He was personally served on January 9th, 2021 at 10:01 a.m. at 4310 Woodmont Drive in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He has not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the state would like to call Ms. Barone. Ms. Barone, what are the ages of the two children before the court today?
3 and 2 years old.
And has there ever been any family violence to occur between yourself and Mr. Hubbard?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you briefly explain what took place on the most recent incident and state when that incident took place?
He wanted to have intercourse. I told him no, I didn't want nothing to do with him like that because I don't know what he does. He showed up at my house and we had an altercation. I called HPD. They did show up and I did make a report.
And when did that incident take place?
It took place Thursday night, Friday morning of last week.
And the altercation, did it also involve physical violence towards you from Mr. Hubbard?
Yes, ma'am. He beat me up.
And as a result of that incident, as well as any other incidents that may have occurred in the past, do you fear that if Mr. Hubbard were to have your address, that it would cause you or the children harm, abuse, or harassment?
Yes, ma'am.
And does he currently know where you live?
No.
Okay. And
Well, he was there last Thursday.
Yeah, well, I just moved this weekend.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And as a result of that, are you asking this court to appoint you as the managing conservator and Mr. Hubbard as the possessory conservator?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes, sir.
And has Mr. Hubbard been actively involved in these children's lives?
Somewhat.
And does he typically or consistently call you to inquire as to their general welfare on a consistent basis?
No.
And are you asking this court to designate you as the conservator who determines the children's primary residence without regard to geographic location?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to order a modified possession and access schedule for about a year, and then at the conclusion of that, for the possession and access to revert to the standard possession and access schedule?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand what that entails?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity to discuss that and ask any questions regarding that visitation with myself today. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
To your knowledge, is Mr. Hubbard currently employed?
No.
To your
He is
knowledge,
not.
to your knowledge, does Mr. Hubbard have any other biological children other than your two children?
Not that I know of.
And do you have access to private medical or dental insurance for these two children?
They receive Medicaid.
And are you asking this court to order cash medical support in the amount of $80 to begin June 1st of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to order current child support in the amount of $265 beginning June 1st of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that that child support was calculated based off of the minimum wage presumption. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are not seeking retroactive child or medical or dental support today. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
But you were given an opportunity to request retroactive child support today. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, and are you asking this court to enter a non-disclosure to keep your address confidential in this order due to the family violence that has occurred between yourself and Mr. Hubbard?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe this order to be in the best interest of your children?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to approve this order, this default order?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions for the witness. I'll pass the witness.
Where are these visitations supposed to occur?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. In the order, there is a pickup and exchange location located at a park. I believe it is Winter or Wild Heather Park. And the address is listed in the order under the standard possession and access order language under the general terms and conditions. Wild Heather Park, that's correct, at 14900 White Heather Drive, Houston, Texas, 77053.
What page is that on?
It is on page 9 under general terms and conditions.
Okay, Wild Heather Park. All right. Miss Barron, what's your date of birth?
02/24/1995.
Okay. All right. The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May we be
Thank you.
excused?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Barone, you can